Hi. Okay, now that your mani is done and you have leftover strips because they're just so awesome, what do you do with them? Well, remember when we started the mani and I said just to cut a small piece of this plastic packaging off because you might want to reuse it? I meant what I said. So, just a trick to put the leftover strips back inside because they can be a little sticky and they can catch on things. I put a nail file in to hold it open, like this. And then I put all my leftover strips on top of the nail file like this. And I slide it back into the packaging. And it takes some work. Well, not this time, not too much. And slide it through. Slide it through. And then I back the file out and push them right on in there. Trust me, you're not going to want to throw these away. And now they're all back inside. Some people will just fold over and tape it to make it airtight. One little hack that is not endorsed by Color Street, but endorsed by lots of people who use it, is a flat iron. Okay? So, put it together and seal it. You're going to want the air out. Just like that, just a couple of seconds. And it's just hot enough that it'll seal your package so that it doesn't open. Your strips are now sealed again, back in their little original airtight container here. And you are all set to use them another day. I do know a lot of stylists and customers who will do this and put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer. And call it their freezer stash. I have a stash. I always put them right back in here, and then I fold them right back up into their envelope. It's just the way I do. And then I stick them in a Ziploc bag, and they're good. And I gotta tell you, I have used sets that were sometimes close to a year old with no problems at all. Now, you'll be able to tell if a set is stale because it won't be as soft and pliable and they won't stick very well. That's another issue and another tips and tricks, hacks for another day. But for the most part, this will keep them for up to 6 months. I can guarantee up to 6 months. Color Street does not endorse sealing and using them later. You know, they one-time use. Let's go. But why? I mean, we hack everything else. Why not hack these too? So these will definitely, this is what gets you 2 manis or a mani and a pedi by resealing your unused strips. So I hope that is helpful. Very simple trick and very easy way to save some money and save some nail strips for another day. And I really hope you enjoyed these little tips and tricks. There will be more. Keep watching the workshop and make sure that when I post the interactive graphics that you interact with the graphics. So drop me a comment, give me some feedback. And if you have tips and tricks for storing your Color Street strips, by all means, let us know. And oh yeah, also you want to keep them in a room temperature. If they're very cold, you want them to warm up first. If it's 90 degrees that day in the summer, go find an air conditioned room, cool them off a little bit, maybe stick them in the freezer for a few minutes. And if you have cold hands, like right now it's February, my hands were freezing. I washed my hands in some nice warm water for a few minutes and got that blood flowing because room temperature and natural temperature hands and nails definitely adhere to the strips much better than ice cold. So we don't want anybody having any problems with that. So those are my tips for storing your extras. And if you have any to share with us, by all means, drop them in the comments. Thank you. Bye.